Excuse me. May our hotel. This is our Sarah Setapara, my peace and blessings and greetings and all that good stuff. So I was scrolling through YouTube and I almost flipped through here, but I was going to keep going. Then I saw the name Sister Tyra. It said the return of Het Heru. I said, oh, imagine that. So I was checking out Honey up here and I was looking at her and I said, ooh, she real nice. You know what I'm saying? And all that. I don't mean to be, I probably shouldn't say that because I don't know if she's married or not, but she is a very adorable woman. You know, ain't nothing wrong with juicy, you know what I'm saying? So all due respect to everybody, I just give compliments to my beautiful sisters because I feel like it's only proper. So may I hotel. Anyway, and all due respect to if there is a husband in the picture, it's just all good. You know that. I apologize. I don't mean anything wrong, sir. Much respect to you. Okay, here's the deal. I was flipping through here and I saw this right here. And I said, imagine this. This is the figure 8, right? You see that? Do you guys see that? But it's also 2 spiral constellations if you want to make them that, right? Okay? Look, she also got it right here. Now, here's what's really ironic about all that is, you know, this is the formation of the 2 constellations coming into play with each other here on Earth, right? Planet Earth, as well as the other Earth. Not Earth, but the other Earth sister constellation. Hold on, peace and blessings. So I was cooking. Now I am fighting the fire. But I put it out already. I went from being a chef to a damn fireman. Ain't that something? Anyway, it's all good. It shows you how life has its unexpectancies that can occur. You just got to be really, really versatile and be knowing how to improvise. So I'm going to go from having rice for dinner to having Rice Krispie Critters. How's that? Okay, here we go. Let's get back to this. You guys know this hat that I wear, right? Look right here. You see this spiral? Ain't that the same figure 8 that Sister Girl is talking with right there? You see the 8 on the paper right here? Feel me? Look. How's that? Did that make sense? 8 right there. 8 right here. The 2 spirals come together and cross paths with each other to form continuity, to form immortality. Alright? Also, let's look at her talking with the ankh down here, which is the same spiral with the polarities of direction, meaning growth. That's all it means is growth. Up here, it's got the 360 for the knowledge of growth. The growth is the testicles as well as the ovaries that produce germination. And the shaft going down points to down position. These point to horizontal, vertical, and this is all dimension of thought, which is a 360 degrees of knowledge, which cover all spectrum, which encompasses any spectrum of infinite wisdom. That's what that is, all right? So, on that note, I was just looking at all that. But while we at it too, let's go ahead and throw this in so we can remember also. Okay, look, you see the X? Because I'm going to show you something that's going to be really amazing when you see this. You see that X, right? And remember the X is the woman. Polarities, which we know as X chromosomes, right? The X chromosome is the female. We do know that, don't we? And then the Y is the male. Okay, let's see what Sister Girl here has to say about her lecture.
So if Ma'at, or the Ma'atian infinite, if X forms the infinite, then what? The man and the woman are like in life, the potential of the infinite.
Okay, so now watch. Remember I told you guys that these 2 constellations, according to what I said, came together and brought the 2 polarities together of male and female and created love with each other. And that is the constant state that we're under right now. We're under the warmth and the growth, the regenerative pattern that these 2 suns coming together and having this return union with themselves produce cosmically. It means that everybody that's on the earth right now should be developing spirits of peacefulness, calmness, wanting to work with each other and get along, returning to the reciprocity attributes of life growth that's encapsulated in the female. Now listen to what this woman said. You know what I've been saying? I've been saying that the male Caucasians have came on the earth, disguised themselves in the position of the woman, taking away her greatness as being the person who produced life and brought all life to earth and was given instructions from the universe of how to keep everything in this unique balance of regenerative reciprocity and growth. All right, that's what this is. And it's not even locked, because let me tell you what happens on this figure 8. These things move apart. They're not joined together like this forever. It shows you the polarities of man and woman, just how they work on the realm of materialism as well as spiritualism. Now I was telling everybody, yeah, you know, I got a spiritual wife too. Okay, I have a spiritual relationship that's stronger than my physical relationship, because in my physical world I'm single, but in my spiritual world I'm still married. It's hard for you to understand, but watch how this sister break it down so you can understand. Even with those two demonstrations of occurrence I just gave to you, she's going to go inside and show you how it works inside the human body genetically. Alright, now watch, listen to this, how she breaks this down. We know this is the earth with the male phallus pointed up into union. I already told you how the obelisk on the earth is always in a sexual embrace with the universe. That's what that's demonstrating right here. Now the woman polarity is flat plus male. That means she's water, she lays this way, plus she's fire. She's always erect too, as well as she's submissive. But she's always on top, because this looks like it's under the phallus. But it's not. It's from where the phallus came. That makes her be on top, because the origination of this phallus was down here. It couldn't be up here if it didn't start down here. It's like a tree. The tree doesn't grow up here and come down unless it's sunlight. Unless it's the the mustard tree in Asia. That's the only tree that does that. But here's what I'm saying to you. This phallus here, it started here and grew up there. And it made a cross. Actually, is what's going on there. So this should be equilateral. Right there, it's not, because she made it extra long. But an original cross will be equilateral, meaning the distance of all lines will be the same. Okay, now this is what we got here, the which is the equilateral polarities of the male and the female down here at the bottom, with the regenerative occurrence of this right here, the spirals of life, the woman's uterus, the womb. Now I want you to listen to what this lady say and see if these eggs and the fertility of them and them coming into play and how they split apart from each other and all this stuff that she's getting ready to tell you is not what we're going through right now with the return of the constellation Nibiru coming back into play with the constellation of our planet Earth. Now check her out. This sister puts it down.
Light activity.
Light activity.
Energy.
Listen, the first thing she said is light activity equals life energy. That's the same thing I've been saying. We are nothing but emanations of the sun. Watch how this girl break it down. She is smooth. I love the way she do it. Check it out.
If egg forms the infinite, then what? The man and the woman, or light and life, the potential of the infinite.
Immortality.
Activity. Life energy. I want to even use a biology book I have to affirm what I'm saying about all of this. And even though I'm using a practice book, it's
I'm in love. That did it. It's, we getting married. It's affirmative.
So all I'm doing is reiterating.
I'm in love. God, woo.
Energy.
You know what to say. You say the sweetest stuff, girl.
Biology book I have to affirm what I'm saying about all of this. And even though I'm using a practice book,
I'm getting ready to have an orgasm. I gotta go to the bathroom.
So all I'm doing is reiterating my stolen skills. The cracker put his name on. But it says, what is energy? Energy is the capacity to do work. And this definition, work refers to any of a wide range of different actions, including synthesizing molecules, moving objects, and what did we say her progesterone, her yellow mass does? Generate heat and light. It can either be kinetic or potential. That's energy of movement, that would be kinetic or potential, depending on whether it is in use or stolen. When I came came into the world, I came here with one leg and a piece of atoms. At the age of 25, I probably have roughly about 400,000 of them left.
And I get a hold of your ass, you're going to be down to 100,000.
And brothers talk about Kundalini energy, sexual energy.
See, she knows Kundalini, sexual energy. Oh, Lord.
In your body, that's a fact. If a brother can ejaculate, so can I. If I'm the one who's taught him how to do it, then I very well should be the one that does it the best. Although there is no superior or inferior, either one is to lead and the other is to follow. We want to make that clear. We're going to look at the goat or the Godhead, and I'm going to give you, aside from my own wicked sketch, I want to just for a moment, since we're talking.
Watch this. I want to show you for a moment too. You see this? Boom. Boom. See, that's that V that comes down. Then you see the green light come down. Now, she's going to explain this to you as being her vaginal cavity, which I understand that. But see, what I told you guys is that I rode here on the green light that came from the sun. Now, the sun is a representation of cosmic uterus. So this is the green light that I rode here on. See, look at it this way. I want you to look at a woman's legs standing like this, open like that. Okay? This right here is a representation of what's above is below. You see how this shaft would be the V right here. And then it'll be a V there that connects together and make the X, right? Now make this ovary right here be the X, because as there is one above, there would have to be one here too. And there will also have to be one there. Okay, you understand? Or either it could be up this way. But it's going to have to be what's above is below. Since these are the ones that's in our realm of perception, we're going to say these are the ones that's coming from above. That V right there. Then of course we have the one that comes from the bottom. Boom. Boom. Which makes this X. Do you see that? Which means we should have reproductive organs right here too. Okay? But here goes my point. This is that vaginal cavity that the green light would be. These would be legs that sustains the lady. See, she's standing on these. These are her legs, the yellow lights that came down in the formation of the pyramid. She's standing on those. The green light that come out is the birth cavity that the god and the goddess was birthed from a universal birth. That's why we rode here on the green light. We came down the birth canal of the heavens. We were birthed from spiritual, cosmic deities. So we rode here to the earth on the green light. You understand? All right? To bring the knowledge. Okay, look. These two ovaries represent fertility and continuance, occurrence, going on. You see the eggs? You see that round circle of the egg? You see this round circle of the egg? They like the two constellations that come together. They'll come together, do their thing, move apart, and then drop what they did down the green lane. Now watch her going to tell you the same thing, and I'll tell you we all live in Het Heru. See? See what that says down there? It says Sister Tyra, the return of Het Heru. Now, she say the return of Het Heru, but I won't say the return of Het Heru because I say we are constantly living in Het Heru. But it is an action of Het Heru that's making this happen, so I'm not saying or refuting what she's saying. I'm just trying to explain it to you from a format of how I see it in my head. From both demonstrations of mine and hers, I want you to try to see the picture she's trying to get across to you. See, she's going to tell you XX and XY coming to the difference of polarity between male and female. She's going to say that she don't think that the female is greater than the male. She can believe that if she wants to, because a lot of people believe that. This is something that brings a lot of arguments between metaphysicists. I'm going to tell you from a God knowledge that a female is better and greater than the male. And I'm going to explain to you why. Because see, if life stopped to